already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.
Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So, finally getting around to talking. I don't understand why boxing media, major ES News, Fight Hype. I haven't seen a video from BoxingEgo. Who else am I missing? The Boxing Voice. Why haven't they talked about these terrible emails that was sent by a Golden Boy correspondent out of Mexico, calling Al Heyman a nigger, Black Hitler, scumbag? You know, it's just preposterous. And my question to you guys are, to everyone to listen to my, and I'm not attacking you. I'm just speaking my truth. And if you disagree with it, you disagree. But it's amazing how people want the black experience when it's convenient for them. You know, like I'll use an example. I listen to the Boxing Voice. I love their show. They're entertaining. I support Ness, but he uses the N word a lot, right? He's not black, and I know it's a cultural word, but so if he uses the word nigga, he fully understands how demeaning, how terrible that word is, right? And so when a Golden Boy correspondent for Ring TV, that is, says that, shouldn't he speak out against it if it's in relation to boxing? You know, these are just questions that I have. I mean, I will continue to watch the Boxing Voice. I'm not patronizing him, and I'm just telling you just my history with him. I don't have no issue with him, but it just bothers me that they're not speaking up against this shit. And then we have, let's move on to Fight Hype. Fight Hype, we all know, is great allies with Floyd Mayweather, right? Why isn't Floyd Mayweather on them to perpetuate and further this story? You understand what I'm saying? It's imperative that we get this story out. Fight Hype, we need you to cover this story. And ES News, we know you love Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner, and it's time that you ask tough questions. You've done a great job at developing people in boxing and whatever the case may be. I'm not blasting you. I'm celebrating all you guys' success. All I'm asking you guys to do is cover the full gamut of boxing. Don't ignore it because it's uncomfortable. Don't ignore this shit because it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's imperative that you guys speak to the full. If this was about Floyd, when Floyd Mayweather went to jail, everybody made a lot of money. When Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao, everyone made a lot of money, right? When Freddie Roach said something derogatory to Ellie and Robert Garcia, Ellie probably made about $10,000 off that video, man. You see what I'm saying? So when it's inconvenience, when it's tough to do it, you won't do it. But when it's easy for you to do it, when you're the victim, it's challenging, right? So I say, this is my example. Ellie's example, right? He used Freddie Roach to make $1,000. Freddie Roach was completely wrong, but Ellie and Robert Garcia were the victim, right? Now, Al Heyman is the victim in this. But because we don't want to tear down the walls, we don't want to tear down the relationships that we've had with Golden Boy and everyone else. And I always say Oscar De La Hoya is my second favorite fighter. You know, I liked him. I picked him twice over Shane Mosley and lost twice. I was the only black guy going for Oscar De La Hoya in that house that night. 100%. Maybe 2. I don't know. But it was definitely 60 people in the house, and I was the minority. Because I remember doing push-ups at the end of the night. I didn't have money then. So it's imperative that we get this message out. And I'm challenging all you guys, BoxingEgo, Boxing Voice, ES News, Fight Hype. Get this message out. And we're going to trickle on down to everyone else. All right? You guys are the biggest for a reason, right? You guys do a great job at what you're great at. Now, when the rubber hits the road, do you back down? Do you give up? Or do you push forward? Would you rather I said this last night in an interview. Would you rather sit front row at a fight as a coward or sit at your dinner table with your family as a champion? And that's simply the question I have for all you guys, man. And I don't want to make this about me tearing down what you've done in the past. I'm not doing that. I think you guys are awesome at what you do. As a matter of fact, 3 or 4, I don't know the Boxing Voice too well personally, but BoxingEgo, Ellie, and Fight Hype, I know them guys very well. As I say, that is my weekend family. You learn to love these guys. You don't inherently love these guys because you're in competition with them. So to get the next interview, but at the end of the day, that's my weekend family. And I'm asking my weekend family to cover those golden boy emails as you would Floyd Mayweather going to jail, as you would the stories about Floyd Mayweather and ESPN. All right. So cover this story. Okay. The information is out there. I challenge you guys. Okay. Barbershop Conversations. I'm out.